Hey guys, so I just finished watching season 3 of Squid Game. My goodness. So I finished season 2, I think a week ago. And then I started season 3 a few days ago, and I finished the show last night. So I know that this show has been getting mixed reviews over the last two seasons, but I actually enjoyed these last two seasons. Now, there's certain things I didn't like, but overall, I just like how it was compelling, with the stories, with the characters, character development that is, protagonist versus antagonist, good versus evil, greed, and how someone can be at first, they can be a good person, they can have the best intentions, and then, okay, you will give me more money if I continue this game, even if people will die, even if someone else will not be able to make it. So I like how they touched on that, and I like the struggle, and also the struggle between good and evil. What is right? What is wrong? And the characters, like, also a couple of the characters, the mom and son. I don't know their names. I can look it up, but the mom and son characters from season 3, how they were trying to be in it together, and how the mom had to make a decision at the end of, she pretty much, well, I don't want to say, I don't want to spoil anything, but the decision that the mom made, it was so difficult for her, and she was so devastated. So I really like how they did that. And then also, like, the mom character, like some of the things that she said in the show, some of her speeches, I thought that was really good. And the other character who was part of the what do they call them? The people in the pink suits, the bad guys, the I can't think. I'm gonna just call them soldiers. I don't know what to call them. The guards or whatever, or whatever. So how one of the characters, how she was trying to help another character, and how she found out that his daughter was sick, and she said, "You know what? I know what I'm doing is bad, but I have to do this because I know what it's like, because she has, think yeah, she has a child, and so she was on a mission to find her child, and so she had some, just internal conflicts, so I thought that was good. And then also the main character Song Ji Han, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I just like his character and how he got back into the games. People, one would think, okay, you win all this money, just walk away. But his purpose, he wanted to come back, and he wanted to help people, he wanted to save people, and he wanted to be able to take out the front man. And as we know, if you finish the season, or the last season, it didn't happen. So I just like how his character, how he struggled, and how, with the issues, with the emotions and the issues that he had, and then he made a decision at the end of this, of season 3, to save the baby. And so that really, I know a lot of people are not crazy about the ending, and I wanted the show to end on a positive note, but and as we all know in life, things don't always happen that way, unfortunately. So I thought that, even though I wanted the show to end on a positive note, I like how they ended the show. But then it makes it seem like, okay, is there going to be another season? But that is season 3. That is the final season. Unless if they change it down the road, who knows, but that's supposed to be the last season. So he really, just the sacrifice that he made, and how sometimes people make sacrifices, and sometimes people, we don't get it, we don't understand it, but he made the ultimate sacrifice. With him coming back after he won, a bunch of money in the first season, and he's going to return to the games, and he's dealing with all this nonsense, this crap, and this brutality. Was just really fascinating, and the fact that, like I said, he saved the baby, and it was just really interesting. So I really like these last two seasons. The only thing I will say, that final game, that final game when they were on the, I don't know what to call them, the large obstacles or whatever, it just, I wasn't a fan of it. And it seemed like I think it was the fifth episode, it dragged a little. I'm like, okay, you guys are really pushing this, with this final game. So I feel like they could have done something else, something better, but whatever. It was just like that fifth episode that I was not really crazy about. And then also the show had wacky characters, just silly characters, fun characters. You had this one guy that was addicted to taking pills and he was just off the wall. You had this one guy, he said that he was in what I believe the military or Marines, just wacky characters. And then also the baby, the CGI, the CGI of the baby, that drove me crazy. I'm like, you cannot have like an actual baby or something that looks a whole lot better. Like that was horrible. But the last episode, like towards the end, they showed an actual baby. So I'm like, okay, thank goodness. But every time I would see the CGI baby, I'm like, what are they doing? But I thought it was well done. It was well done. And the protagonist, he said, "We are not horses, we are humans." And like I said, he made that sacrifice. So we shall see. We shall see. And sometimes, if you finish the show, evil prevails. And that's what I'm like. My goodness. And I guess that's why a lot of people are like, why, why can't the good guys win? Why can't the protagonist, win? So that ending was unpredictable. So have you seen it? What do you think? And take care and have a good one.